been a paid conspiracy fiction writer on the internet in the past under a pseudonym. Just fancy idea with a kid, probably 30, 35, something like that. I could bench 475 pounds for a double. I could squat 585 for a triple without a belt. I have been 5% body fat before. A 20-inch arms when I rip my bicep. A lot of the bigger YouTubers do give me credit here. They all watch my stuff. They get ideas from me. I've stated I work as a mercenary and as a private military contractor.
Okay, guys, I just had to do that. Like, I just hate this dude. Like, if you have ever seen the fake Merc, just keep in mind, I think 3/4 of the YouTube fitness community hates this dude. And for all the right reasons. If you have to, like, lie about your past, and it's kind of like when you're, like, dating someone, and you know so much about them, but then you don't know about their dark after hours kind of life. Or like you're dating someone and they lie about their age. I don't even know. Just giving off examples. But anyways, to start the video off, this is probably gonna be like a short video. It's more like a story time video where I'm gonna talk about fake people, specifically in fitness community. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen or ever heard about synthol. They call it synthanol, but for every right reason, we call it synthol because it just sounds better that way. So I want to talk about synthol, and the reason being is because last week when I went to the gym, I saw two people on synthol. I couldn't believe it. It was like the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I've never seen anybody actually have exaggerated muscles in real life, but there was people that actually, like, it online. I see it all the time. Other countries have people that are, they pretty much provide for, like, everyone. These types of people. You get people from Brazil, America of all places, Canada, Britain, England in general, France, Africa, and it's like a wide range of people. So yeah, last week, I think it was like Wednesday, I went to the gym. I hit my back, and I was sitting on a lat pull down machine, um, just doing lat pull downs, and I hit a pretty good amount of sets. I was going failure. I was just doing all the right things that you do to build muscle. And I looked to my right, there's nobody there. I looked to my left. On the the I think it's the bicep machine. But there's a machine next to it, and basically there was a guy there hitting his arms. And I kid you not, I've never seen anybody with, like, this guy literally, like, his triceps look like regular, like, just regular triceps. But then you look at the bicep, like, look at my bicep. Look at my bicep. I know you can't really see it that much, but look at my bicep. Like, my bicep is a normal bicep. I'm a normal dude. I work out. I try to make the best of my workout. I don't want to look fake. But this guy, I had, like, his bicep. When I tell you guys, his bicep was like I'll show you guys how this looks. So say his bicep was like a normal, like his tricep was normal, but the bicep was like flat at the top, but really high up, like real high up. Um, if I had to give it just a what it would look like, basically it was like this. It was like this. So like regular tricep, and then you look up a little bit. It's bicep peak. There was no, like, no shape to the peak. No, like a regular arm, the regular bicep didn't look like that. It was the flattest, longest bottle shaped thing I've ever seen in real life ever. So I'm looking at him, and the guy doesn't notice that I'm looking at him. I watched him for a good minute or so, and I don't know, like, I've never seen anything so gross before. Like, To me, I think if you have like the bicep peak and it's like kind of like, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's shaped like that. I don't like it. Like literally, it's not that attractive. I don't think it's attractive at all. Like if you have like the, because I know there's the when we're doing gang signs. There, I'm not even a gang member. I'm doing gang signs. But basically, you have like the bicep, and then you have like the. I'm not trying to flex on the camera because I don't really do all that. I don't like showing off. But basically, like you have the line going across the bicep. You know, like when it's separated. Well, I don't like how that looks. I'm not gonna lie, it looks kind of nasty. But yeah, like basically, I didn't see that. I didn't see like the line. I didn't see the separation between the tricep and the bicep. All I saw was a like a how do I put this? How do I put it to where you guys can understand this? Basically, let me just put you guys right here. Put you on like the bed. Um, but basically, bicep looked like this. Like it was like kind of like this, and then round at the bottom. Like tricep a little bit looked like a tricep, but it was like kind of like pointed somewhat, and then it was pointed at the top. And I swear I've never been so confused as to how anyone could find that appealing, you know? But yeah, that happened. I seen some dude with synthol biceps, gross or synthol arms, I should say. It wasn't as like as big as most people's, but I could definitely tell it was like because it was like watery ish. Like you know how like when you do like a bicep curl or like you flex your arm, this shouldn't move. This shouldn't move. And if when you do it, your arm's curved at the top. When you undo it, it should be flat. It should extend. His arms didn't do that. It didn't do that, and I saw like his forearms. His forearms, like my forearms are okay. Like you can tell, my forearms are like proportionate to my arm, right? Proportionate to my arm. They don't look all like exaggerated. It doesn't look out of proportion. But this guy, let me just give you guys perspective. This guy's forearms were not touched in the least. They weren't touched in the least, and I just like I'm looking at mine, I'm looking at his, looking at mine, looking at his, and out of all like the size of mine, like mine are like I think they're a good 7 or 8 inches in diameter. Or yeah, 7 or 8 inches in diameter. Well, his weren't like that. They were small, like flat small. And there wasn't like the like a separation right here. You couldn't really tell where the separation was because they were small. His arms were really disproportionate and it just looked gross. So there's that guy. I didn't want to say anything to him, but I did notice that three other people were watching him. Um the only reason why I noticed that three other people were watching him is because I could see them in the mirror on the opposite side of the room. And it's just like, it really shocks me that people actually do stuff like that. Like in real life, I didn't, in a million years, I've never think that I would see anybody with fake arms. And I'm not talking about like amputee arms or having like a prosthetic arm. I mean like fake. Like the arm's real, but the muscle's fake. It's bloated. It's just really disgusting. And I'm just going to tell you guys, the color of it was like his skin tone was a little bit like lighter than mine. He was like khaki color, but his arms were they looked infected. They looked really infected, and I couldn't get over the fact that I saw something like that. Now, there was another person there at the gym. I've never. I don't know what it is about people and cheating, but like to me, if you want to look good, but do it. Put in the work first. I saw a guy at the gym the same day, like an hour later, with like his shoulders. Now my shoulders aren't that great, but you could tell I have shoulders. Like you could totally tell I have shoulders. You could see a separation between my shoulder and my bicep. You can totally see it. There's a separation right here. This guy, I was hitting my arms. I got through 3 or 4 sets, and then I looked over to my right. There's a squat rack, and this guy's shoulders, like there's a point right here, like just a bulge on the front and a bulge right here on the side. The the back was just flat, like you couldn't tell where the separation was. It was just bulge, 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 and then that's it. Like it was like something was just in there, and it just didn't belong there. So yeah, it's kind of like it shocked me to see like people like that actually in like I never thought in real life I would see that, but there's people out there that actually do that. And I couldn't wrap my mind around it. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. I couldn't understand why anybody would want to do that. Um, who puts themselves through that? That's what I want to know. What kind of person needs to put themselves through that? And I guess my answer would be the kind that can't find acceptance in themselves, or the kind of person that like thinks they need to appeal to everyone. And it's really sad. It's really sad because the guy that with the shoulders, I don't understand. Like you have like you have your muscle, right? Like you have your muscle. You all you have to do is just hit them. All you have to do is just for if you want to like change how you look, work on it. Um, if you want to build muscle, work out. Check your diet if you have to. If you gotta change, at least take out some of the stuff that you eat. Because when I first started like bodybuilding and getting into fitness, literally I gave up eating what my family eats. I gave up drinking some of the stuff my family drinks. Like in all the years that I've been into fitness, you know how hard it is to not drink Kool-Aid? Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to be like sound black or anything because I'm not really trying to do that right now. But I gave up that like that. Let me just explain you guys what I'm talking about. Basically, I gave up a lot of stuff like just personal family type of stuff, food, drinking, the stuff that they drink. The one thing I could never really actually give up was soda. Unfortunately, I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. I drink soda a lot, and I probably shouldn't, but it's kind of hard to give it up. Um, but I do that. Just the 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 whole idea of changing stuff, and some things I even had to add in. Like I added in vegetables, a lot of vegetables. I ate a lot of spinach, a lot of lettuce, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of things that my family won't eat that much of. I eat a lot of broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, a lot of things. And I even drink protein shakes and protein powder, stuff like that. Speaking of which, I just bought a protein powder. Just bought one. Oh, and my whole family, I'm the only one that actually buys stuff like this. So the basically what I'm trying to say is you don't have to cheat. You don't have to cheat to change yourself. If you want to look good, work for it. Put in the work because at least then you know people will acknowledge it. And I remember when I first started bodybuilding, the most annoying thing would happen. People would think, "Oh, well, you probably like taking stuff." Definitely taking stuff. Definitely, definitely. You know how many of these I went through? Like this probably lasts me like a couple of months. And the reason being, because I don't use it like how people normally use it. Like I never do the whole recommended thing. I never do it. I never do it because I can't like I can't really grasp the whole idea of like using up a whole thing of protein powder. Like this is a lot of powder. And I can't grasp the idea of actually using all this in like a week or two. I can't do it. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'm out.